but you can see a gap that shrinks depending on how the race goes today. Grandpa hunted points in a row for 2 races. Can they make it 3? Here come the 5 red lights. Here we go for the French Grand Prix. The lights go out. And away they go! Off the line, Hunted leads JTK and is able to cover up his teammate. JTK with a stinker of a start. Couldn't get off the line well. He's gonna have that person who's outside into turn 1. Side by side, the 2 Ferraris go. It's JTK who gets the spot over that person, then Groggers, and then the rest of the field follow. And there's a car in the back losing it. That's Chaz. His debut in Tier 2 has not gone the way he's wanted it to. Mythic also losing a couple places. Yellow flag sets Invade going down the order. Invade's got into some trouble here at turn number 4. And using the runoff is Zakaria in the Alpine. And Invade gets a time penalty as well. But for 2nd place in this race, we see that person following JTK. Can Groggers get his teammate as well? He's in the slipstream. Here they go for 2nd place in this race. You see Gecko closing in on Groggers. Groggers trying to gain that place back on that person, his teammate, who he lost it to at the start. And he looks to do so as Groggers on the inside line now, and that person, here he goes. Overtake engaged. He's gone through on his teammate, but can he hold it? He's got his teammate pulling alongside, and it will be Groggers who gets the place. Can Groggers try to get the place on JTK now? Gecko's looking there as well. Groggers gives his teammate the squeeze. Groggers is ahead. I don't have the information for tracks outside of the normal tracks we run, the 23, and JTK overtaken by Groggers. Very crucial to this race. Groggers fell down to 4th there and now has picked back up to 2nd place. And you have that person looking on JTK. He shows him the inside line. They touch. That person goes into Gecko. There's damage. Carbon fiber being flown in the air. And that person gonna lose DRS. Gecko as well. And now gets put toward Strat Racer in their little DRS battle. But that person coming off on the worst end, trying to go for the move. Side by side with JTK. It ended in contact. And yellow flag sets at the back of the field. That's Tadpole once again. Tadpole, more misfortunes to his race. It doesn't look like he's gotten any damage. However, trouble continues toward his race, and JTK re-overtakes Groggers for 2nd place in the road, and now Groggers coming back at it. He doesn't have the penalty. He currently has net P2 if we look on the penalties. They touch for a moment. Groggers to the outside line. Can he keep it? Can he keep the line over JTK? However, it looks like he's going to try to cut him back. Can't do so. Into the foul sector, he gets a big run here, throws it on the inside. Can he keep it? They touch wheels, they almost come together, and Groggers pulls the outside line, trying to go through. He locks the rears and is around! Oh, and he almost collects his teammate. That person nearly avoids him. Alex Bear gets through. Alfa Romeo gets to the top 5, however, he punts him out of the way. Alex Bear sends one back down the inside. They're 3 wide. They touch. That's Valkyrie around with Alex Bear. Valkyrie's been left into the barrier. And Alex Bear getting overtaken now for P6, down to P7, but really a strong showing in his debut. You know, new driver in RPL. You know, he's showing he deserves this Alfa Romeo contract for a reason. However, that person comes out of the pit lane. He's behind Gecko and Groggers, who previously pitted, so the undercut for the other drivers who pitted before him coming very effective, and Strat Racer gets through on JTK. It is really coming effective because Gecko's now at a DRS from that person, or sorry, Groggers, and he's got that person for company now. This is going to be a really spicy battle. Here's that person looking on the inside to help a DRS, goes through, is ahead. Owen, Zakaria, on the front straight, side by side. You see Jack Miles sticking his nose in there. Can he keep it? They almost make contact, almost come together. But neat battling here for what might be our place inside the points very soon. Zakaria on Owen, Jack and PK, all duking it out to the field. PK on the inside line of Jack. They come together almost. And they still come together. PK's in a slide. And can Kipu go through? No, not just yet. In front of that person gets Groggers. The squeeze right there from PK. That person ahead of Groggers. I think it was a teammate swap right there. Mythic with a penalty, and now Alex Bear pits. Haunted lucky he wasn't caught out in that, but he's got FBL and Valkyrie for company. Continuous battles on the racetrack all throughout the field, and very crucial for all these positions on the track. Kipu had to concede the spot to PK. He's currently 14th. Owen behind Zakaria now, and in front of that, Haunted on FBL goes through. Now he can pick one car off at a time, and now his next driver to pick off is Valkyrie. Can Haunted get through in Valkyrie, who is yet to pit in this race? Haunted cannot afford to lose any more time. You see that person now almost on the back of FBL. We could see a serious battle for the race lead if this does not continue to allow Haunted through in Valkyrie. Really playing a big factor in this race, Haunted, in terms of not getting past in Valkyrie. That person and FBL are now side by side. That person on the outside goes through. Now that person within a second of Haunted. Haunted through on Valkyrie. Now that person has to find his way through on Valkyrie. Inside line for Alex Bear. FBL had a Kipu in front of that. Here's Gecko in the slipstream, trying to duck the inside as well. FBL picking up a penalty. Almost a bit of contact there. But Alex Bear is ahead with Gecko following. And then it's Jack Miles and PK. Mythic through on Chaz. Probably had a spin or someone off track in front of that. However, Chaz off the road. Mythic trying to give him the space, it looks like, to get back on. Mythic is ahead, though. And in front of that, Gecko inside line now on Alex Bear. Can he go through? Inside line, can't hold it. Alex Bear ahead. Jackstar, only one yet to pit, so we'll see where he blends in this battle. However, it could be around here. FBL through an Owen. Kipu and Gecko in the background. Kipu ducking out. Right side this time. Owen going to give him the squeeze. Owen trying to hold on as well. He's going to pinch him, and he's going to have the inside line for the next corner. Here's 3 wide. Gecko looks through. They're going to be 3 by 3 right here. In terms of positions, Gecko inside line. Can he keep it? Side by side. They go. Owen ahead. Oh, but there was almost contact. Gecko and Kipu follow suit now. They go single file, and now, for some reason, we've got the virtual safety car. Someone's missing the front wing, and it's Chaz. Chaz has had an error. It's caused the VSC to come out, but what we did not mention is Haunted, second place in this race, has a penalty. G2K also close to Groggers, a very interesting battle there. Is he gonna get through? Whoa! He gave him the fake. Did the dummy. Cut the track just a little bit. JTK through. Either way, we still got battling on the track. Here is Gecko and Zakaria. Zakaria giving him the pinch. Gecko still gonna stick it through on the inside line. They touch! Oh! That got close. Behind that, Invade also picks up a penalty. He's outside the points. He's in no man's land in this race as they battled Kipu and Valkyrie. However, Gecko still wants this inside line. Still gonna give him the squeeze. Zakaria gets pushed to the curb. They still make contact. And it is Zakaria excelling ahead for the time being. But is Gecko gonna get through having the inside line for that corner? Yes, he does. And now Zakaria has Alex Bear to his outside. They do touch. And this is not helping Zakaria's chance to remain in the points. Oh! That got close. Zakaria, outside line here, inside line for turn 2. Gonna be ahead, easily. Owen, PK, whoa! That gets tight. Oh! He gets shoved into the bollard, Owen does. Your past champion from tier 2. In the midfield here, oh, he just went in the side of PK. Not happy, clearly. And PK's teammate sent it up the inside, Mythic, and now Mythic is around. Luckily, saves it, and can stay in the race, though, and finish an 11th consecutive race for him in his last 10, or 11 starts, excuse me. But PK and Owen trading blood, trading pain, looks like. Oh, PK and Owen collide! Oh, no! Well, PK just sent it up the inside, and I would say crashed right into the side of Owen. I mean, that was egregious. Invade, who just mentioned in the chat, texting and driving, saying this is his worst finish since returning to RPL. He goes through on Owen. Now he might want something on Mythic, who goes through from both of them colliding. It's P14. Again, I think someone picked up a penalty there. I couldn't tell who it was. I think it was Gecko. But PK is out of this race. Hopefully they don't collide. Oh, they do though! Invade sends it up the inside, and luckily, I think they just locked wheels and didn't come together. I don't know how. We don't count the winners from F1.5, but it'll be a first win in Tier 2, and the second place runner and third place runner come together! Oh my gosh! Trad Racer goes through on the both of them, and now, as that person picks up another penalty, Groggers is looking to take the podium. Oh my goodness. Well, Red Bull just needed that. They really did, because you know what? JTK might be the runner on the podium now. However, penalties could be a big factor once they see the stewards. Trad Racer takes second comfortably and without penalties. We go to Hunted now, who last won an RPL under F1.5. F1.5 don't count when it comes to your Tier 2 wins. So this is gonna mean Hunted gets Red Bull back on form and wins for the first time in Tier 2, winning the French Grand Prix. The penalties he had did not matter. He was that dominant to extend the gap to win for the first time in Tier 2. That person is out at the line. That's gonna mean that Kipu will get points comfortably, it looks like. And more drivers continue to pass him, but did he cross the line becomes the question. Trad Racer second, JTK third, Groggers fourth. The field continues to finish the race. McLaren, they're gonna lose second place in the constructors fight as they finish fifth and sixth. Alex Barron debut is seventh, FBL eighth, and Valkyrie comes home P9 with Kipu and Jack Miles. And we still have one more battle on this track. Owen and Mythic duking it out. These two in a party in most of the races. Can Mythic go through? Mythic sends one. Owen looking for the switchback now. Side by side at the final corner. Little bit of a squeeze Owen gives him. He shoves him off the road. Re-enters the circuit as Mythic. Owen slides. We're going to see a photo finish to the line. However, Owen's out of fuel and out. Here are your final results from the Grand Prix. If you would like to pause and take a look at the results, as this will go a little quick, you may do that, and you probably should do that. The driver standings, the constructor standings, also on the screen as well to show you where things stand currently in RPL. If you would like to tune in to the upcoming RPL races for Tier 2, we race each Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. UK time, and next event on Twitch, RPL_XB1. If you would like to tune in to the future races, go ahead and do that for Tier 2. We also have other tiers that race on the same weekend as well. And until next time, have a good one. Have a good night, evening, or wherever you're or whenever you're watching this. And we will see you for the next event.